It's Tyler's Tarot in the house, and I'm here to do a reading today. Off the top of my head, hey. Let me get this situation complete. 1 second. So this is off the top of my head for October, for the rest of October. Let's see. 1 second. Let me get everything situated. I don't want to be half-assed. Okay. Hello. Off the top of my head, Aries, what are you doing? I do feel like there's somebody that you want to cooperate with, or maybe somebody that you work together with in the month of October. Oh, this person's stalking you. You want to work together with them, but what can you do when they're just doing more stalking than anything else? See, stalking not in a bad way, but what I mean is there's somebody that's interested, but they're not telling you that, but you have an interest in at least cooperating with them. But how can you do that? Because I asked how they're coming towards you, it's like the Page of Swords. So it's like they got 1 foot in, 1 foot out. It's like they act like they don't want to be involved, but at the same time, either gives you a sign of being interested, or you just feel or know they're interested. All right, is what it's telling me. Outcome. I still see you two holding back. There could be something there, but I feel like due to holding back, and I think it's mostly them. Like if this person would initiate, it'd probably go far further. But I feel like honestly, what's causing it to be stagnated is the fact that there's a lot of holding back. I think it's them because they're coming up as the Page of Swords, but you're wanting to. Some of you may reach out to this person, but I feel like they may reach out to you at some point. But I feel like it'll be stagnated in October due to holding back. All right, holding back, whether it's they're not being vulnerable, you're not being, I just get this energy of that. All right, Aries, that's what I'm getting for you. What are you doing, Taurus? So you're in this really single mode, this all about yourself mode. You may be focused on your career and finances. Who's coming toward you? Well, no wonder you're single from this person because I feel like this is somebody you ended it with, or it's stagnated or ended with because they're walking away from you. So it's a water sign or an earth sign. It says they're walking away. Do I see you two communicating again or continuing communication? Yes. Could be a bit on and off, or would be on and off. Right now, they're trying to ignore you and walk away, but I think they have an urge to communicate with you, or to at least check in on you, or whatever the case may be. I feel like this is somebody that you haven't. The way I'm seeing it, this is somebody you're single from or independent from. It's not somebody I don't think you're currently with. That's the way it comes up. And they may be trying to ignore you right now and or walk away, because I got the Eight of Cups and the Two of Swords for them. Maybe trying to ignore you. May have been a very indecisive person, or vice versa. Could go either way. Bye, Nai Shion. All right. Bye. What kind of name is that anyways? Can't even fucking pronounce it. All right, pronounce this. Yeah, twat. All right. That's what I'm getting. Walking away, kind of ignoring you, or trying to ignore you at least, is what I'm getting. And I think this is somebody you're independent from anyhow. And I think you'll be happy with or without the person, quite frankly. And I also see your career and finances being better, or that needing to be something that you try to better. All right, is what it's telling me. Okay, that's what I'm getting. I do think you have a relationship coming in. I think you have another connection coming in as well. All right, that could be more long term and stable. All right, just putting that out there. That's the way it comes up. I don't think that if you're towards, if there's somebody on your mind right now, I get them ignoring you and trying to walk away. But you two may communicate at another point or be more communicative at some point. But I feel like for the time being, you two are separate or distancing yourselves from one another. All right, that's the way it comes up. What are you doing, Gemini? You want a relationship with somebody, a fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo? I got the 401, that's why I said that. You may want, you're going to reach out to this person, or you're wanting to, or you're wanting to communicate with them. What are they doing? Yeah, King of Wands. This comes up for you a lot every time I do off the top of my head. So there could be a fire sign or an earth sign. I want to say earth sign too. Could be water. What are they doing? They feel a connection with you. They want a relationship with you too. I got the devil here. That's the card. I got something's a Capricorn, but I get this energy of like they want a relationship with you too. Like you two could be a really good couple. Like it's a mutual connection. You want a relationship. They're feeling the Two of Cups. It could be a soulmate energy. That's why it's so strong. This connection is. All right, is what it's telling me. I see you wanting to be in a relationship with this person. All right, that's what I'm getting. And they're wanting the same thing. They're wanting to move forward. What is the outcome? I do see you two being together. If this is your story, I do see you two being together. This is like an energy of greatness here. Probably one of the best Gemini off the top of my head readings I've ever done. Because when I swear your outcome, when I ask for the outcome in my head, I got flowers, rainbows, Skittles. All right, one of you shitting Twizzler ropes, one shitting Skittles, shitting gumdrops. Like honestly, I didn't get that literal image, but it's like this energy of like Candyland here, and it's like it's almost like if this comes to if this gets to a point of completion, it could be the fairy tale type outcome, happily ever after, if it gets to that. Somebody needs to release a past person or a past issues before they can fulfill themselves in this, or that's you or them. I'm putting that out there. All right. What are you doing, Cancer? Stalking. Page of Swords popped up right away. Stalking. Being a Nancy Drew. Inspector Ratchet. I just get this energy of you keeping tabs on somebody. And whatever way you can keep tabs, whether it's watching me, looking at their social media, there's this energy of keeping tabs. Whoever this person is, they're wondering about you. Literally, I got an image in my head of them like kind of going, like wondering about you. Kind of 1 foot in, 1 foot out. That may be why you have to take the stalker approach or the watching approach. Well, Jarzbina, what do you think this is right here, Jarzbina? All right. Jarzbina, you're being a freaking pain in my ass, all right? Just put that out there. What do you think this is, Jarzbina? Well, it's watching. All right, it's watching. Just saying, all right? Page of Swords. So you're definitely keeping an eye on this person. It's like they're looking at you. No wonder you have to take this approach, because the way they act. Because I can't get this energy of like 1 foot in, 1 foot out from them. Or just acting like they're not fully there or as available to you. All right? What other actions will it be? Acting single, acting independent, whoever this person is. Cross watchers, this is probably not a cross watcher type reading for you. Listen to your sign only, because you're going to get confused by cross watching for a sign you're cross watching for, especially in this type of read. I'm trying to read it from the sign's perspective, not yours. All right? Some of you, this may turn around for the good. I asked for the outcome. Let me tell you why I'm confused by your outcome. I got the 9 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles. So it can go either fucking way. This is all free will. This is all free will. Let me tell you why. Whenever I get that outcome, because I've got this before in almost personal reading, that can mean it can go 2 ways depending on 2 people's actions. One way it can go is you remain single from one another, and another way is 10 of Pentacles. So some of you, your person is going to go along with the program, or you're going to go along with the program. Others of you are going to be separate from this person because they're not going along with the program. So some of you Cancers will be lucky and it will turn out good. Some of you, it will not turn out so great. It depends on free will of the person you're dealing with and yours, really. This may turn out well for you. So you may be not stalking in vain or watching in vain. All right? I'm just saying, some of you, it may turn out well. And for some of you, I'm seeing it may be a waste of your time. And unfortunately, I can't differentiate, can't speak today, which one you are. So it really will play out in many different ways. Thanks for the 5, Heather. Appreciate that. Leo, what are you doing? Trying to say goodbye to somebody? You feel connected to this person. There's somebody you're going to have to say goodbye to. The reason I say that because I got Macy Gray's, I try to say goodbye and not choke. You know, that's what I got in my head. Try to walk away and not stumble. That's what I got in my head. So some of you, you're going to have to try to say goodbye to somebody. Unfortunately, yeah, the connection's there, but for whatever reason, you're having to say goodbye, and the communications sucks. Oh, they want to be single anyway. They want to be independent anyways. I got this for you in your general read. Yeah, it's like, I think that honestly, it's time to say goodbye. It's time to, because I feel like, honestly, at this point, this person wants to be single, because they're coming up as 9 of Pentacles, which came out in your general read I just did. That I'm going to be redoing another one tonight. This will probably be the last off the top of my head, because this is the most, I'm so tired of the fucking comments on these videos. Oh, I get mostly good ones, yes I do, but it's just like, okay, you got to give the people what they want, and they act like they don't like the off the top of my head. But anyways, I ain't got time for that. I got too much support to worry about them like bitter ass bitches in the comment, the bitter bitch committee in the comments. All right, I swear, I have this theory that a bunch of them run around in a secret society called the bitter bitch committee, and they sit around and talk shit about me. All right, because they have nothing better to do. You want to lick my ass too? You want to be right up my ass? Like I said, can you tell me what it looks like? All right, why you're down there? All right, so get back to Leo. Let's get back to Leo. So yeah, I think you're gonna have to say goodbye to somebody, or it's unfortunately, and I feel like this person's gonna distance themselves or has distanced themselves because they're acting like the Nine of Pentacles. What is the outcome? I see you still wanting to observe this person or still having interest. I see a stalking scenario too. I'm sorry that keeps coming out. So as for the outcome, Page of Swords, it's almost if it lingers, but it never gets to a point that you want it to get to. I think you're wasting your time. You need to be careful of the monster you feed. That's what I'm getting. I don't get a good outcome for you too. All right. Let's see. Virgo, what are you doing? Ooh, Two of Cups upright. Virgo, what's been going on with you? Can I be a Virgo for the month of October? Because your readings have been amazing. Okay, so there is somebody watching you too, but I don't think it's a bad watching. I think they're interested, which this watching thing energy, they are interested. Somebody's an air sign. I got the Two of Cups. Somebody's a water sign. They're watching you. They're observing you. They are interested. They may not be as communicative as you want them to be, or they just not very detached, or they don't communicate with some of you as good, or don't communicate at all. Could be anything. You feel a connection with this person. What is their outcome? It's almost as if it lingers for a little bit. Like it just goes to a point where it just lingers and lingers and lingers. There may be a pot at the end of this rainbow, I'm telling you. And I got this again look at this. It starts off slow. It stagnates. You're gonna get fed up with how slow it goes or how slow it would be. And then it ends up well. Some of you need to stick in there, and I rarely tell anybody to stick in there, but for you, I will say stick in there if you can. If you don't want, this is free will, of course. Because I feel like somebody may be acting like they're not interested or acting like very aloof, but it's almost as if it ends up well. That's the energy comes in. More communication would pick up. Thanks for the 1499, Lucky Sparkle, appreciate that. It ends up well. And you feel a soulmate connection, or you feel like this is your soulmate for some of you. All right. Somebody's watching you. This way it comes up. Somebody's watching. Somebody's keeping tabs. All right. What else is? Let me actually ask what else you're doing. Yeah, there's passion there. You do. Also, the communication sucks is what I get. Or somebody's just not speaking what they need to be said. That's a very common theme, but it is what it is. It may go stagnant for a while, but then picks up and actually gets better at some point. That's my prediction for it. But I could be totally wrong. All right. Libra, what are you? Okay. See, I got the Two of. It comes out for you every time. I know that's not me doing that. Two of Swords. You're ignoring somebody or acting indecisive, kind of ignoring them, giving them the cold shoulder. They're coming, you may ignore this person's communication. They're going to be communicating with you. A water sign, an air sign, they're going to be communicating with you pretty soon, or at least reaching out or communicating. But it's almost as if you're going to ignore them or act like they don't faze you. I don't know if this is somebody you've met, somebody that you already know. You may be kind of giving them the cold shoulder. And even if you do feed into the communication, you may act like you don't give a shit. Very blasé, basically, is what I want to say. They're going to be communicating with you or reaching out or being emotional towards you. But some of you are indecisive whether you even want to deal with this anymore, whether you want to just remain single from them or whether you want to keep feeding it. Some of you are going to remain single and independent. Some of you are going to feed it. I feel like there's going to be communication that comes from this person. What else actions are they doing? Somebody that may offer you a relationship, or they want a relationship. They may not offer it right away, but that's what their intentions are, is to have a relationship with you. They're going to be communicating with you, whoever they are. But I feel like you're going to be giving them the cold shoulder. I don't know if this is someone that you just met, someone that you already know. Maybe they've done you wrong, or you feel very shady right now. You just basically want to ignore it. Could be a many different stories. This could grow. Outcome is I got flowers for the outcome. Flowers is a good sign. So it could grow, could expand. I see you two could be together with one another. I get an energy here of a relationship. Good outcomes for some of y'all. Could grow. Either way it goes, I feel like even if you don't stick with this, I feel like you'll still be with somebody. You got a relationship coming up regardless, whether it's with somebody you already know or somebody you meet. I feel like your love life's about to grow. It's going to take turns you never thought could happen. All right. Scorpio, what are you doing? What are you doing, Scorpio? I feel like you're ignoring somebody too. Or somebody's ignoring you. It could go either way. You're either being ignored or you're ignoring somebody. You have the same thing as Libra, Two of Swords. Somebody's a fire sign. I got air and water. Fire, air, and water. It could be an earth sign, but I got fire, air, and water mostly. What are they doing? They're looking at you. I don't know if they're watching you or they're interested, just looking at you. They're kind of observing you. May not be taking that much action, but observing you. Definitely interested. So don't be fooled by any aloofness you may get from somebody. But I think you're acting aloof too. So what do you want me to do? You want me to both express emotions for you both? You want me to have a sit down with you? You sit on one side, they sit on another, and me do all the talking for you too? You want me to talk for you and walk for you? How you want me to feed you both too? Come on, like somebody's got it's like this energy of you both acting aloof but being interested. All right? Y'all are saying you got some comments. Give me that shit. It's rhetorical, folks. Okay, you're funny, Queen Z. Sex them for me. You're crazy. Uh, that's what I'm getting. Interest. So you two you are both interested, but you both act like you don't give a fuck. It's like you're both afraid to be vulnerable to one another or just afraid of vulnerability. There's gonna be a sexual time. Some of you gonna have sex. Fuck this person, basically. Is what I'm gonna call a duck in today's reading. Fuck that. Trying to be, PBS. I ain't got time for that shit. Fuck, I look like Barney. Hell, Teletubbies. I look like a Teletubby, but look, I ain't got the same content and character as a Teletubby. Fuck you. What fuck I look like? All right. Yeah. Some of you are gonna screw this person. You're gonna screw them, or there will be a screw session. Basically, that's why I don't get it. If you but that can't be me. I'm not. No, I see screwing. Like you will have sex with this person, or there will be sexual times, increased sexual activity. All right, screwing, fucking, getting it in, basically. All right. I see this picking up, and you two screwing. Some of you it's makeup sex. Or are you gonna screw? You're gonna fuck, basically. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and put it the way I'm seeing it. All right. If you don't, that can't be. Yes, it is you. Because I feel like even if you don't screw, there's an energy of sex coming up for you. So I'm telling you, some of you are going to screw like a jackrabbit. Just saying. Oh yeah, that's right. You're ruled by the genitals. I forgot. Scorpio is ruled by the genitals. I forgot. So that's right up your alley. You're nasty. I'm gonna do the Raven. I'm gonna do the That's So Raven for you. You're nasty. It's coming up. So if you've been dry, you'll be wet pretty soon. All right. If you're a desert, all right. I see a monsoon coming along, or what do you call it? Whatever you call it. I see a tsunami coming along for you. All right. I'm telling you, even if you're not dealing with nobody, I see sex, improved sex. Some of you, it's makeup sex, or the person you're interested in. You two are going to have sex. This I'm ignoring you, you're ignoring me needs to stop, because I feel like it could actually go somewhere. There could be some times ahead for you too. I hate that. That's a weird. Okay. What about Sagittarius, please? What are you doing, Sagittarius? You're walking away. Some of you may be traveling as well pretty soon, because I got railroad tracks for some of you. But some of you, you're walking away. Why? Because this person's not giving you any time. They feel like they're acting single. They're acting distant. Why would you stick around for that? You're a fire sign. You need forward movement, don't you? You're walking away. Train tracks. You're walking away and they're acting distant. Well, why would you stick in there? They're acting distant. You two used to be really connected though, because I asked what happened in the past. You two to be very connected. It's sad that this didn't last, so this is not lasting because there was a strong connection there at some point between you two, Sagittarius. I think they have an urge to communicate with you still, to keep the communication going or to communicate. Ooh, that connection in the past, it was like everything in the past. Like the energy I'm getting from the past is like, it was everything. It was nothing more. There was nothing, like when you dealt one another in the past, it was like nothing else mattered but this. It's like I asked for the past energy. Nothing else mattered but this. It was like a wish come true for you both. And it's sad that it took this direction. Why did it take this direction? Some of you, somebody had another person, but I got the Three of Swords. And for some of you, it just didn't work. Maybe the chemistry wasn't there for some of you, or it just stopped. Could be multiple. I'm not going to sit there and stick that to one story. I got a lot of subscribers. Could be a multitude of things. I'm not going to pretend I know. But I feel like, what are you going to do? Yeah, this is on its way out, folks. I don't see this reconnecting again. I don't. I feel like if you tried to rekindle it, it'd go right back to a point where you'd regret even entertaining it again, honestly. All right? It's time for new. And stop rejecting other opportunities because they might not be your type. All right? Give people a chance, especially if you're single. Go to reading like that, you would be single then. What about Capricorn? What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, you're obsessed with somebody you feel as your soulmate. You got the Devil card, which is your card. Page of Swords. You're obsessed with somebody you feel like is your soulmate. You've been watching readings about them. You've been doing a little bit too much. What are they doing? They feel like it's a mutual connection, folks. There's mutual love there. But you're doing too much. Sit the fuck down. Your best bet. Why do I get this feeling you need to fall the fuck back? I'm not saying you need to end the connection. Stop being so available. Stop acting so available. You're giving off this energy of you can be walked all over because you act like you can be walked all over. And if this is a future reference, you need to stop acting like that because you'll be ran over because people know they can get one over on you because of how available or how helpful you act, all right, or how available you are. All right, give a little air of mystery, Capricorn. All right, that's just advice that I was getting. But as far as this connection, you're like obsessed with somebody you feel as your soulmate. And I think they feel the same way. Like it's a mutual connection here. 1 second, y'all. Trying to figure out how they come in. How's this person coming? Yeah, you both need to communicate a little bit more effectively if this is going to go anywhere. Either need to communicate or it needs to be more effective communication, whether you're communicating with them or not. Some of you are going to get some unexpected communication, or it's going to get better unexpectedly. It may be stagnant for a while. There could be a relationship between you two, but it's going to go through a stagnant period or a desert period before it gets to that point you want it to be at. Aquarius, what are you doing? You love somebody, you feel love. You feel like you know the truth, or somebody feels like they know the truth about you. This is not cross watchers. Screw cross watchers in this one. I hate to say that, but like I'm tired of trying to see everything from a different perspective. Like we're gonna focus on Aquarius' perspective. The cross watchers have their sign. They can watch their sign, right? Aquarius, so you feel like there's somebody you have emotion for it, but you know the truth, or you feel like you know what there is to know, but that love still remains, or that emotion still remains for somebody you feel like you know the truth about. How are they coming toward you? And they feel like they know. Why do you both feel, you're both blaming one another, folks, whether you want to believe it or not. You're both blaming one another. Oh, they caused it because they did this, and they called me a fat bitch and called me a twat. And well, that time they left me at the table all by myself. Like literally, this energy of like you both in this energy of blaming each other for why this connection is not good or why it's not going anywhere. All right. Energy of blame. Well, they did this and they did that. That's what I'm getting. You two will communicate. There's still emotions there on both of your behalves. Absolutely. I say you two connecting again. You two need to talk it out or conversate. You two need to speak or conversate. This could be something that could be salvaged. All right? This could be something that could be salvaged. Pisces, okay, you're walking away, of course, as usual. Like I told Cancer, Pisces, when have you not been walking away from something? At this point, you done ran a damn marathon. You could be across the world by now as much as you walked away. All right. Um, you're ignoring somebody and walking away. You still have a mojo for them. You maybe still be attracted to them or have emotion for them. Um, oh yeah, okay. So they're at a distance from you. They're acting distant. Some of you, they're actually long distance from you. And for some of you, there's just distance there emotionally and soul wise. You distant. Somebody's a Cancer or a fire sign. Got air too. What are they going to do this month? They're just going to be acting single and independent. No wonder you're walking away and ignoring it, because I don't think that they're really being that cooperative with you. You're wanting to leave somebody, walk away from somebody, because they're acting. I'm going to do collective next. Stick around for the collective, because they tell me that they're going to be acting very single and distant from you. You're going to be getting this feeling that the person's moving on from you, or like you're going to be feeling like they're trying to act like they're living their best life. Like they're putting on this air of living their best life, or like they're either out traveling or moving forward or doing things that make it look like they're having this grand time. I don't think so. I think they would like to reunite with you or get to a more stable point with you. But I think the way they're acting this month is that they're living their best life. I think it's a show mostly. All right. Be aware of that. If anybody that you see is acting like they're living their best life, or if they moved on, or they're having this great grand time, it's a show. All right. They want to reunite with you or come together with you. What about a collective, please? Collective, you're holding back from somebody. You're not being vulnerable to them. Well, you like them, but you're not opening up. You're not going to put all your eggs into this basket, because you're like holding back right now. What are they doing? They got their back turned on you, but they look back at you from time to time. They got their back turned on you. And you're not going to extend your energy to this person because like they got their back turned, but they, from time to time, I got an energy of somebody that has their back turned, but they look back toward the person every now and then like, well, I do wonder what they're about, but oh, let me turn my back again. But I want to turn my, no, you like, that's what I'm keep getting. It's like some of this person led you astray, or they made you think something was going to take off with them. It's like they keep playing games. They played head games, mind games with you, making you think something was extreme and major. And now they're distancing themselves or acting distant. They look back at you from time to time, but they're moving forward. But every now and then they look back. That's what I keep getting. You two are going to end up back together. You two will conversate, and some of you can remain friends with this person. For some of you, oh, I don't want to be friends. You know, like the old bad romance. Oh, spare me that. Don't do the whole bad romance type thing. I don't want to be friends. For some of you, you can basically, you could remain friends with this person, or at least be cooperative on some level. Some of you, it could be a relationship, but I see you at least being able to cooperate with them, or just to be cooperative. All right, is what it's telling me. Hopefully it's not a friend zone situation. That's not for all of you, but I get mostly you two could basically remain cooperative, or at least be on the same page on some level. You don't have to have vengefulness and spitefulness. All right. Thanks for the 199, Angel Marie. If you sent me a super chat in this live, I'm so zoned out that I probably didn't see it. But thanks to the ones that sent it. I apologize for that if I didn't acknowledge you. That's what I'm getting. All right. And so with that being said, you all have a good one, and I'll talk to you later. Be sure to comment below, like, share, and subscribe. All right. Tell your mama, tell your sister about me. All right. Tell your preacher. All right. I'm just saying, tell everybody about me. All right. Y'all have a good one.